Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. It's Chris and Amy on KMOX, and we are ready to have a week with you. 314-436-7900, the number to call and text us. Our voicemail line is 314-944-1120. It's also our call and crab line. We're going to tell you what you can call and crab about this week.
We have to pick our call
we got to pick
topic.
a thing for you to crab about because we know you can't wait to complain about something.
I think I have it. The heat and humidity.
All right, there you go. There you go. That's it.
I mean, we're in the heat dome. If you can't call and crab about the heat dome, then you don't even get it.
At Chris Amy KMOX, if you want to follow us on Twitter and Instagram and all the social media platforms, which should come with a Surgeon General warning. Also, we are streaming live on the Odyssey app, which you can carry with you on your phone or tablet, wherever you are. Go back and get the podcast later, as Amy likes to do. She likes to listen live and then go back and listen to the entire show she just listened to. It's all on the free Odyssey app, AUDACY. We're also streaming live. If you want to look at our beautiful, beautiful faces, you can do that on Facebook Live, on Twitter, and on YouTube.
Time now for the top of the order. The top three stories everybody will be talking about.
Yep, Amy mentioned it, that dang heat dome is over us, right? We are in the middle of the heat dome, and it is making it just sweltering and gross outside.
And what would be the roadmap to transform the Gateway Mall and revitalize downtown St. Louis? Chip Crawford, a member leader of the Urban Land Institute and panel chair for Report, offers his plan.
And the Cardinals win in a series over the Cubs at Wrigley Field. They win yesterday afternoon to complete that, taking 2 of 3. City SC losing over the weekend to Dallas. They are shut out again. So 2 games in a row that City SC has not scored. It's not looking great for our guys.
It's not great. I do think if they would get rid of the draw, of the tie. I mean, you talk about anticlimactic. I know they've lost. I'm just saying in general, the record would be better. I would rather have more losses and fewer ties.
You want some certainty?
Yes. Yes, I want a game to feel like it had a resolution. Like, well, we played a match, and we know who was the better team. But instead, we're like, I don't know, they tied.
I know that you've said this before, and I kind of agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Look, soccer does this draw thing. It's part of soccer. It's been the way it's been done for years and years, and all those teams overseas, and it's such a very big deal everywhere else. So we're kind of keeping in line with that. But I kind of feel like, hey, let's American this thing up a bit.
Yeah.
Let's have some finality. Let's at least have a shootout.
You got to have a winner and loser.
You got to have a winner and a loser.
Yeah.
And if you're tied after the shootout, fine. Then okay, I'll accept the tie.
But no, I don't even know. You don't need a tie after this. Why would?
Well, they do it in hockey. They have the 3-on-3, right?
And then they do a shootout.
Not regular season. You're right.
Yeah.
But they don't keep doing shootouts.
They don't have a tie.
What?
Yep, you can't tie. There's a winner or loser.
I really feel like you're wrong about this.
No, I'm not wrong. And
are you sure? I'm going to go look at standings. I swear to God, if I look at standings and there is a column for ties,
you're going to get a point. You get a point for a tie because the loser gets a point.
Like a regular time tie. That's right. That's what it is. Yeah. That's what
regular
it is. Regular time. Full time.
This guy, big sports fella. Anyway. I think they had a regular time tie.
Look, man, you're making me talk politics. I've forgotten all the sports.
I know, seriously. I know. Listen, I'm not a baseball guy. You're the baseball guy. I'm the hockey guy.
Overtime loss. That's what it is.
Yes, I'm the hockey guy. I'm telling you,
you're the hockey guy.
They don't allow ties. So,
okay. All right. So then let's go with that.
But speaking of soccer and Americaning things up, I did hear someone was talking about. It wasn't a famous athlete, but they were trying to say, they're like, this person is like the like MLB's Shohei Ohtani. This person is the NBA's LeBron James. This person is the Premier League's soccer guy.
Who is it?
I don't know.
It's not Harry Kane, is it?
Not anymore.
Well,
probably.
He was
like
pretty good.
15 years ago, because I remember Harry Kane.
No, he like 5 years ago. He still plays.
Does he?
Yeah. He was with the Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh, that's why. That's your team.
That's my team.
I thought it was the Gamecocks.
I've been a lifelong fan of Tottenham since 2017.
Yeah.
as I like to tell people. But I think that I think we should American up the whole MLS thing. Why not? Let's just, come on. You know, we like to make everything our own anyway.
Yeah,
Let's not pretend it's Europe.
This isn't Switzerland. You got to have a winner and a loser.
I agree.
We're not here to have fun. We're
No.
not like, I just hope everyone has a good time. That's not how we feel.
This isn't fun.
Maybe
This is sports.
This is sports.
This is serious.
This is our substitution for war. You have to have a winner and a loser.
Okay.
No one goes into war going, I hope everyone has a great time.
Let me ask you this. Should we be concerned about City SC and what's happened the last couple of games?
Yeah.
These are two teams that they played that are not, I wouldn't say they're world beaters by any means, but they haven't been able to score. They haven't been able to score in the last couple of games. Now, I don't think any of us expected that they were going to be
Last year.
right. You know, be atop the table the entire time, with the exception of maybe a couple of weeks in the middle of the season. This is, I would say it's a bit of a concern.
Here's what I think. It is a concern. And I am not dismissing this season. I do think when you have an expansion team, it takes a couple of years to right the ship, because you're like this. You're swinging up, and then you come back that second year and you're swinging back down because you're no longer the new team, and people are starting to figure out what your game is, what your strengths and weaknesses are. So I do think there is going to be the ship is going to be tossing and turning a bit for a couple of years.
Well, we hope they get right. They need to get right soon, because they have now tied and lost to two teams that are, I mean, Dallas has fewer points than they do. And Portland barely has more points than they do. So it's not like we're talking they took on LAFC or anything.
Also, I don't want to, like, not inside baseball. What am I thinking? What's the term I'm looking for? Speak out of school, speak out of turn. But we were having some off the air conversations last week, and Chris Ranji said the St. Louis Blues will never again win the Stanley Cup.
I told Matt Pajeski that,
you told
and he did not like
everybody
it.
that.
Yeah.
You said the Stanley Cup.
Well,
the Blues will never be Stanley Cup champions ever again. And I said he's so wrong. They're going to win within the next 20 years, which I know isn't like super positive, but they will win within the next 20 years. And then we got the Alexander Steen announcement. I think we're going to win within the next 10 years, even with the team we have now, which, I mean, again, I don't want to poo-poo them, but it's struggling. They need to build this team up. The Blues will be Stanley Cup champions before 2035.
I hope you're right, but here's where I feel the strongest about them, and maybe the reason I have resigned myself to that thought that it's probably not going to happen in my lifetime, is because I am so perfectly satisfied with the one Stanley Cup that I don't know, I'm just okay. Whatever happens from here on out happens. I know I'm not alone in that, but I'm certain that I am in the minority. But I feel like that was so satisfying, and it was so difficult to get to it. I feel spent.
It was so amazing.
Does that make sense? I feel like my fandom is spent.
So
I'm just exhausted.
Whenever people say, if this happens, fill in the blank. If this happens, I can die happy. 99.9% of the time, they don't mean it. It's not real. It's just like, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Of course you can't eat a horse. But with the Blues winning the Stanley Cup, I kind of agree. Of course I want them to win again, but I can die happy because it will never be that good again. And it was so good, and it took so long to get there. Don't get me wrong. I want to win again. I'm a hockey guy. I'm the hockey guy. He's the baseball guy. I want the Blues to be successful. I'm just saying that was so extraordinary and so amazing. And like you said, it was such a journey to get there that if I had to die before they won their next one, I would still be happy.
Do you think the settlers that traveled out west want to go back and do it over again? No, that was too hard of a journey. It was so difficult to get to New Mexico. You think they want to do that again?
The Oregon Trail?
Yes.
You don't want to die of dysentery?
No, you don't want to go through that again. It was just so difficult.
It was amazing.
Speaking of sports in town, we did have a championship game over the weekend. In fact, last night. The numbers say that St. Louis came out to support, but did they? We'll talk about that next on KMOX.
All right, if you are walking downstairs in the morning or opening up their curtains in the bedroom in the morning and you start to notice there's fog between the glass, or maybe it's difficult to open and close the window, the windows are leaking or they are drafty, it could be time to replace your wood or vinyl windows. Those are common signs. It's time to replace them. Here's who you need to call: Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen is the full service replacement window division of Andersen. And I talked to you about their Fibrex material that they spent hundreds of thousands of hours over the course of 30 years to develop. That Fibrex material is stronger than vinyl. It has the feel and look of wood, but it doesn't warp or crack. And Fibrex is available in 9 exterior colors and 6 interior colors, including black, dark bronze, and sand tone. And their Acclaim windows are available in 49 color combinations. So that means when you get the Acclaim windows from Renewal by Andersen, you can choose to have one color on the outside and one color on the inside. Maybe you want to have black on the outside and white on the inside. You can pick from 49 different color combinations. And right now in June, you can save 24% on every window, patio door, and entry door with 0% interest for 3 years. And installation is always included. Call by June 29th, 314-720-9200, 314-720-9200.
For everything online, it's Odyssey.com.
Sorry, I got like some new copy. And
Odyssey. That's AUDACY.
I know that I'm gonna offer him even the 10:30 on Thursday. Just because I know it's like our first hour and whatever, but
brake service and alignment check or tune up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at
it's
Midas.com.
Cardinals. So
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's
Hey, real quick.
the ones who help make sure everyone
It's not-
makes it home
I'm
safe.
tuning the StreamYard.
For the Safety Monday.
It sounds like a webcam is on, but everything's muted. That's really kind of concerning.
Yeah, I'm muted.
I'm muted.
To keep your facility safe and your people.
yeah, I don't know.
Call Granger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it.
So just be careful what you say.
I'm muted.
I know it's gonna be one of these new ones.
I don't like that.
So I'm gonna start unplugging stuff. If you tune in the StreamYard right now, it just sounds roomy. Sounds like a webcam mic.
Well, that needs to be changed just because it won't sound good. You know.
I know it's. I've been
But I
listening to it.
think
It's not
I
great.
think if we need to turn the StreamYard off.
So just be careful.
Figure out where that's coming from.
Yeah, I gotta.
Maybe it's this computer here,
I've got all the
Amy's.
computers. Oh, that's me.
Right click on this part up here. No, it's muted. Is yours muted?
Where does it say
Yeah.
muted?
On the bottom here.
No, but he said right click.
Oh, it would be right here. On mute side, we started muted.
Is this muted too?
Yeah, I'm all muted.
Mute site.
It sounds like it's
Now you're muted.
It's the audio from a web.
Now try it and see if it sounds better. You have to right click that tab and you scroll down a little bit and it says mute or unmute. Nope, still.
I think we end the StreamYard.
If I'm just unplug his webcam real quick.
There's no speaker on this, is there?
Well, these cameras pick up audio too.
Yeah.
Gosh darn, where are they?
Oh my gosh, there's Kenny Chesney after you said that was the
I know.
CNN guy. It was not, but that's hilarious. Oh gosh, I want to read I didn't get to read the Father's Day message. Happy Father's Day, even to the radical left.
Oh,
Amy, try turning on your camera again. I think I might have unplugged it.
These 1904 dated gold coins are still in
Okay, so that's that one.
condition with brilliant luster that is 120 years of history you can hold in your hand. To learn more, call 1-800-973-3077. Call now and you'll receive a free bonus, a $75 value free with every order. Call 1-800-973-3077 now to secure your
All right, I'm gonna end it for now.
Okay.
Gold Liberty